didn't lose all my stuff. Rub time.
We got one more time before my armor breaks. This is the max health. We got Might Loaf this time.
Surprisingly not terrible.
Alright.
Good when you get.
Okay. Yeah. Good, Ted?
Yeah. We don't have any Might Loaf, do we? Anymore?
I don't.
Okay.
No.
3, 2, 1.
We got the right spec on.
Yeah.
Looks like we do not have to reshop the thing.
This one's still dropped.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. We do not have to.
Oh, we don't. What is this doing? Nice tick damage, actually.
Spawning. Almost fucking stunned instantly.
God, fuck! It's so hard to keep track of where all the explosions are from the ladybug when it's targeting someone else. So you're like running from the larva and then you just run into fucking landmines on the ground.
I'm getting it.
So you got Ted? Yeah, you got Ted.
I got interrupted.
Let's start focusing me. Good. Coming over. Oh my god. Oh my god, why you throw all this close to me? I'm running like 4 larvae around the circle here. Basically doing I'm applying bleeds and moving, applying bleeds and moving.
This is so hectic, dude. Oh god. Oh no. How many times does it explode? Ow.
Okay, I'm down. Didn't see that one.
Oh, I'll give you a hand.
Okay.
Bro, they launch from you. You cannot turn your back to these. Also, Downzo. That's another drink.
Those potions are on top of God.
Cheers.
2, 3. Ted. Oh, fuck.
Well, Dudge.
Could have gotten
Yep.
Ted.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
smack in the back.
Yeah, I gotta repair it too.
Oh my god, I really want to chop that thing down. I'm spawning here without my hands.
Ow. This is rough, dude. We're gonna run out of grub parts now. We're gonna run out of grub parts here because both Spencer and I need to repair our grub armor. And I think that's when we're gonna be like, okay, we need to go farm stuff. I'm a bet. Because this be rough. This be very rough.
It was really good when we get 1 or 2 larvas down. Like, you can notice the difference it makes.
For
It's
sure, yeah.
just tricky to get those first few down.
We are out of mushrooms for Might Loaf.
Oh, so we're probably gonna be out of grub armor, grub hide in a second. It's both Spencer and I are repairing.
You can. We have tons of parts to make the whetstones or the armor platings. If you want to.
Is it
use
worth
those.
upgrading on? I don't know. It is. I think it's finite material, or at least it used to be. I don't like. What I'm saying is it worth using on that instead of like better armor? But there's also probably a ton of the T1, so perhaps a moot point.
Like a cow's opinion.
Huh. Moot. No!
Oh no, Toe's knocked out.
Yeah, I had to jump across the chasm and I couldn't make it. Couldn't make it to a higher ledge. Well, that's another drink. Unlucky. That's two actually that I know. Cheers.
I'm chopping that fucking exploding thing that's on our research thing right now.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to go down there to get my bags, aren't I?
It's gone.
I don't want any trouble, Aunt.
They didn't kindly port my bag up, did they, by any chance? No.
At least I didn't lose all my stuff.
I kind of want to get this feather. Oh, the fucking larvae is like garbage. Oh, no. Why are there explosives all? Okay, alright. Alright. Try not to get annoyed. Because, like, the thing is right now, I have, like, shittier gear than they do. Because, like, they farmed a shit ton and I haven't, right? And it just hit me there because if I had a tier 2 axe, I could have chopped these fucking explosives, but I don't. Because there's no ladybug heads. You know what I mean?
Kind of cool.
So at some point, I just need to go farm.
Kind of curious what it does.
Because, like, I'm fucking useless right now, as far as, like, gear is concerned. Back to owning 2, by the way. Was there a second wave in this room too after you kill the first wave, or is that it? I can't remember. So much shit is broken, dude. I have to like bait this explosion now. Get my bag. Wherever the fuck it is. Where's my bag? And I have to bait this explosion. And now the larva's trying to kill me. And now we run. Okay. Ooh wee. Sweet. I think what I'd like is like the T2, either the T2 spider or the T2 ant. Honestly, I think that's it. That's probably like the one big upgrade, and then like mats to repair my spider armor. It's probably like the big stuff. Where's the upgrade anvil here? I have 7 brittle plating available. I don't know if it's worth using on this with 4 of us, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like the amount of loot scales for 4 players. I can't really tell.
What were the mushroom things you needed for your armor?
Repair.
No,
This one's
just
easy.
regular mushrooms that you needed
Repair.
for
There's some grub hide.
Okay,
Yeah,
food?
we still have enough
mushrooms.
grub hide to repair for a
Okay.
couple rounds. so
That's
it's
the
not too
food
bad for that.
was giving us
Yeah.
extra attack stamina.
Okay.
Oh, Callus says ETA 10 minutes or so.
Ooh.
That's
We
what
got a
need,
surprise for
another
him.
person. Spider gear isn't great. I'd save the plate. I'm not even wearing spider gear. I'm wearing grub gear right now.
How many aphids is that?
So, like, is there some sort of big gear upgrade that we could have before we go in here?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Because, like, based off of the gear system, when you look at it, things have a 1 or a 2 next to them, which makes me think that these are things that are on par with each other. But from what Ted's saying, something like the spider hood is substantially better than something that's, you know, an earlier thing that we get. So.
No. Wait, was the spider hood? What do you mean? I didn't say anything
Well,
about
I'm just
spider.
saying, like, in general. Okay, let's use the weapons for example, because it's an easier example. You're saying that, like, the spider fang dagger is better than the bone dagger for damage, but from looking between the two of them, they're the same. So it's that interesting thing to me of like, okay, well, why is your tier 2 red ant club not as good as the tier 2 insect axe, for example? Or, you know, like, it's that kind of.
Well, one's two-hander, one's one-hander.
Well, no, but what? Okay, Ted, you're not getting the point that I'm trying to make.
No, I'm
the point
not,
I'm trying to
actually.
make is, okay, so earlier you were like, hey, I really need to upgrade this club, which was
Yes.
the red ant club.
Yes.
And you went something like the
I said because we got the red club early, along with tier 1 gear, it's more of a tier 1 piece that's marked as tier 2. Because not all pieces are the same in this game in terms of, like, effectiveness. But it is a tier 2 piece. It's still somewhat on par with tier 2. But just like World of Warcraft, not every weapon's the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like some are
it's
just better than others.
interesting. Like, the black ant sword does less damage than the red ant club, but it attacks faster.
But
If that back
right,
and
yeah,
forth,
yeah.
right.
It's also
But-
different. Yeah, it's like one hand versus two hand, different damage type, etc., etc.
Yeah, I didn't get why
What the fuck?
what you were saying was that it's basically a tier 1
no
item
lemon
because we just did it
crime,
early.
It's better
I was
than
like, oh,
nothing.
okay.
The red ant club is just a weird. It's like the weird example. It's
Okay.
at least when the game came out, everyone felt like it was basically your tier 1 two-hander, if that makes sense, because you just get it so early. But once you get some of the later tier 2 stuff, it's just you don't really get anything later in the tier 2 stuff, if I remember correctly, for two-handers. I might like for bastion two-handers or whatever. So it's just kind of like a freebie.
So to
But either
draw
way,
this
it's like
question,
kind of a moot point at this point.
is there large gear upgrades that we could get before going back in there?
I mean, how far down the rabbit hole do we want to go? Like, the answer is yes. We can go farm wolf spiders for T2 daggers. We can go farm black ants for T2 swords, which are both slashing.
But is the wolf spider dagger better than the tier 2 bone dagger that we have? Because they're both tier
Let me
2.
look at it. I haven't looked at it yet. I mean, I have it in my bags.
That's why I was confused and making the example of like, oh, you're saying the wolf spider dagger is better than the bone dagger, but they're both tier 2 daggers, which is the thing where I'm like, oh, okay.
The thing is, Spencer, also, and I'm sure you've noticed, they probably on purpose don't tell you specific numbers of things.
Yeah, well, they do at the top right, but yeah.
Well, that's not specific numbers. It's just kind of like a meter, but it just says poison damage. How much poison damage is that? I don't know, right? How much poison damage is tier 2 dagger versus tier 1 dagger? I don't know. Is it the same? Is it more? So the difference between bone dagger and the spider is poison.
Yeah.
That's the big one. And none of those guys are weak to poison. The sword, though, is just more damage, period, for slashing.
The sword was kind of the only thing that I was really looking at the moment.
black ant
Seems
sword?
like, yeah.
The thing is, like, and the reason I say how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go is there's a ton of the map we can explore at this point. We can also just keep going to get, you know, brittle marble, brittle quartzite, upgrade tier 4, 5, whatever of the gear that we have our eyes set on, right, and just gain numeric advantage. But I mean, I don't disagree with you guys. Like, this is doable. It's just like any other RPG.
Yeah.
More numbers help.
My initial question was more like, are we being dumb going at it with the gear that we currently have, or is it intended for the gear that we currently have and it's just fucking hard?
I think we're kind of meant to have Black Ant stuff by now. I think we're meant to be tier 2 to up and probably like level 3 to 4 on each piece of gear, if I were to guess.
Okay. That is where I am currently, aside from the Black
I'm nowhere near that. I'm in like all
Yeah, I haven't
T1
been
with
upgrading,
0 level.
my stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know you've been
Well, if we
upgrading
need-
stuff to tier 2 or tier 3 at all.
Well, I've been upgrading things instead of repairing because of saving on materials.
Oh, okay. I just know Ted had mentioned something about like these resources being hard to get, so I was like, okay, I won't upgrade more than one tier.
From what I remember, 2 whatever years ago, quartzite and brittle marble do not respawn. So you're using finite gear.
I didn't know that.
Now, I don't know if that's changed in the past 2 years. I don't know if it's... I also remember, I don't think it scales with the amount of players. So you get kind of dicked with 4 players because you're using the same amount as one player has that can just go ham. Now, again, don't know if that's changed in the past 24 plus months or if it does respawn or anything of that sort. I'm just kind of going off, memory from a long time ago here.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were finite. I assumed that they would respawn like everything else.
That's not what your DM said. Your DM says, lol, watch me use these finite materials, you losers.
But even aside from that, like, I have the Black Ant shield. Literally the only non-tier 2 thing that or the only tier 2
You can make
thing that I
smoothies
don't
with
have
shield
at this
decently.
point
Yeah,
that
we
I
have
would want
smoothies,
to get is
Haywire.
the Black Ant
The issue is just
sword.
people dying in like
So
1,
if we
2
just need to go
hits.
farm Black Ants for a minute to get you guys shit, like, that's...
I mean, all I'm saying is there's many vectors to do things right now. It's not linear. We can go explore the map and get quartzite and marble. We can go farm black ants. We can go kill wolf spiders. We can, like whatever. We can go find molars to increase health and stam. Or we could just keep trying. Like, my issue with trying is like I'm literally running out of mats to repair shit. Like every 2 deaths, it's like a tank on our mats. Which is forcing me to use less and less good gear. Not that my gear is great in the first place, and it's just making it less likely that we're gonna,
Okay. I'm gonna run over to the ants then and start.
But not the tier 3, right, Midair? /chat? Question mark?
And the only thing we need from
Just tier 4, is it?
Black Ants would be people who want to have the sword, right?
Yeah, basically more Mandevils. We'd have to go to where all those
Yeah, exactly.
soldiers were. What's the deal with berry leather too? Do we need a bunch more of that, or?
We need an ass ton of berry level. We had 45, and apparently in the last like 2 days we played, we just chewed through all of it.
I was just hungry. My bad.
We need to go and gather a
Cheers.
shit ton of berries and start hanging them. So they'll have to hang dry, which takes a day. There might be a bunch of times where we just stay in the base and hang a bunch of leather and go to sleep and hang a bunch
We
of
should
leather.
probably build like 3 to 4 more of those racks, unironically.
It's just, they're just really expensive to make because they
they really
require
take.
fucking stink bug parts and whatnot to make.
That's another thing. So that entire like haze area with all the outdoor haze area, like with all the infected larvae and stuff everywhere, all of those crevices that we keep avoiding and jumping around, there's a lot of loot down there.
Safety
Like
first.
a lot of like marble, quartzite, science, dead. Like I found like a dead stink bug down there that I deposited the parts of. So there's some easy mat farm to be done down there too. Like, we basically entered this biome, and instead of doing anything with the biome, we went straight to the lab. You know what I mean? It's like if we had done the underwater area without farming anything for the underwater area.
Sure.
Just like,
Yeah, but I mean, I guess what we were told was we don't want to go any farther than this because of story stuff, and I just figured all of that was kind of the story
I just
stuff
meant
area.
the lab.
Yeah.
Just the lab. Yeah, we can get molars. I'm just getting... Listen, chat, the thing is, I played this years ago, right? And it was a lot of fun. I don't remember everything in the game, and I just want these guys to have a good first experience. So I don't want to start, like, backseating and telling them what to do and stuff, because I myself don't remember exactly. I remember, obviously, some loose things. But I don't want to be like, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. I'm just being like, hey, here are the options since you asked me. Whatever you guys want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, I saw Elmo. Lower upgrade materials in our respawn. But you can make them later for bug parts, okay. So what is the deal here? Are we Farmerino or are we going at it again?
It sounds like Josh is gathering stuff. I'm gathering stuff. So
Okay, I will head over to.
We need a ton of berries, so feel free to gather more berries.
Yeah, I'll go over to the berries area, I guess. Josh went to ants. Fucking Josh, dude. Hold up a sec. Oh, okay. I completely got you baited. I thought my vet just messaged me, but it was actually from the vet store to tell me that.
Meals on wheels.
I need this to tell me that Mr. Cat's diabetes food has been shipped on Christmas Eve. Where do we actually not have any food? Okay. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna farm some food. Get some food real quick here. Some weevils. We're gonna need this middle of the night. Yeah, there's just that, like, the thing is, it's doable, right? I'm pretty sure when I did this lab, like, 2 whatever years ago, like, solo, it was very hard, and it took a while, that room. All I did was literally kite backwards with a shield up, block, hit, block, hit. And it straight up took, like, 25 minutes. But it's almost easier alone, because everything's aggroed on you. One of the rare circumstances where it's actually easier alone. Because everything is aggroed on you, so you know where the ladybug explosives are. You know that all the by backing up, all of the mobs are coming from in front of you. When you're running around with 2-3 other people in the room, you're running around frantically, and all of a sudden you turn around and you run right into a bug that turns around and hits you in the back, right? Or you run on top of like a ladybug explosive. So like that small cramped room multiplayer is actually fucking rough, dude. Like really rough. Probably spawns more bugs per player. Maybe, I don't know. I remember roughly about the same amount, but it's possible. That is a possibility. Oh, let me do this too. Before I accidentally use one of those for food and don't remember to save one. I just crit. Okay, one shot this. Yeah, see? Fuck. Might have hit it in the head or something. Oh, there's a bunch of weevils out.
There's no lemon crime, but.
Oh, wait, that's food that we need. Well, that's what we're hunting for, I suppose. Where did the. Oh. I think we have 6 roasts. Or, yeah, 6 roasts, so 18 spots for a roast. Saying sloot is the issue here. Then you just come at your face when you're multiplaying. Yeah, half the time it's not even the bugs, it's Josh. He just fucking sprays and prays all over the face. I was gonna say all over the place. All over the face. Okay. Any more weevils around here? What did you guys want the aphid jerky for?
It's used for the mite loaf.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Everything inside of that bin. So gnat jerky and aphid jerky are both used for crafting stuff on the stove.
Oh, that kills it. Okay. That always used to be the case. on that. Okay, I think we kind of made a circle here. Because I remember we started with almost running into those... Oh, there's one. Oh, into those 2 ore weavers. Where are you, my little host? Where the fuck did I go? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
That was family time.
That was good.
We're your family now, boy.
Dad? Is this where my recessive hair gene comes from?
If you still have some, no.
Did I miss anything?
No, not at all. Literally nothing has happened.
You've missed us definitely not dying repeatedly to the same boss.
Ah.
I get some bear. Oh, we need food. Okay, I gotta wait for one of these to cook. To cook out. Ha, ball true.
there are many wolf spiders out here.
I'm 600 yards away from you.
No, you're fine. It's fine.
Do we need anything at base while I'm running back?
We're in quasi farm mode right now.
And we're in full farm mode right
We're
now.
in full farm mode right now.
How are we on, like, food and stuff?
That's what I was doing right now. So food we could use, particularly blueberries. Food a bit right now we need. Black ant stuff. Wolf spider is a question mark. Is what we're looking for.
Chow down.
Okay. I logged out at the pond so I could grab some food before I come back.
Okay. I'm actually coming towards you. Wait, which pond? Oh, the north pond. Okay. Sylvan!
There's a polar
Yeah, dude. Thanks for gifting 8 subs.
Sylvan gifted 8 tier 1 subs.
Wait. That's your thingy.
New subject.
Somewhere. Here. You can give someone an ornament for my 10 gifted subs earlier. You could choose someone. I don't know. That's up to you.
I killed 3 stink bugs.
Young
That's
sir.
how I got the 7 pieces of bug parts.
Build more Draco racks now. Armory, yeah. Armory, and don't forget the skills tab and stuff too.
Meals on wheels.
Wait, is still there? Did he actually even say anything, or just kindly gift 8 subs? I assume he gifted 8 because he had 2 already from the PoE 2 event, which equals 10, which equals the thing.
Oh. Bombardier bug. Alright.
Wait,
Put
do I
it
have my
on
bow?
back.
Kinda. Oh, there you are. Cat, please. All right, let me write this down. So when I get around to it. Cat. Got it. Just a white circle, but you're only allowed 1 attempt at a circle? Bro, what do you mean? What? It's ink. I don't wipe the ink and try again, right? Oh my god, the Lego talk. It happened, dude.
How am I stuck in
You guys can't escape your taco fate, chat. Just let it happen, bro. I got everything fucking mosquitoes here at night.
It's dead.
Mr. Rob has one? He
Bombardier
does.
Bug parts.
As do I now. Somebody was kind enough to gift one for me as well.
Larva ahead.
Another one.
Lol larva. Low tier larva. Okay. Doing this at night is kind of aidsy. These are slashing, right? So we need this and we need this. Is it not picking it up when you run over it? Turn your perfect circle of skills. The other drawings have been so impressive. Wait, did you want me to do it right now? Or is it okay if, like, did you want to do it on stream? I could do it right now. It was mid-jamming, but I'm good either way, dude. Those are rocks.
Perfect.
Don't really want to have to go in the treetops, but we're going to have to. Because you need to farm so much for 4 people. Crazy, dude. That almost fell directly in my head. Whenever? Are you going to be around? I'm going to be around tomorrow evening because you're EU. Alright. But either way, if you're not picky, I will get you. And if you're not here, I will let you know that it's in the VOD. It will happen. I will show the camera, just like we did with Vittoria. Gave up typing. Unlucky rally. A little too much NyQuil, it seems. Or maybe not enough. Boom, 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 boom.